Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are completely new to crochet and don't know which yarn or crochet hook to start with, this tutorial is for you. For your first crochet project, I recommend using a medium weight yarn. When you buy a yarn, it will always say either DK yarn or double knit yarn. These are the medium weight yarn or any type of worsted weight yarn. A light or medium color is also better for beginners. I would avoid very dark colors like black color, dark blue colors at first because the stitches can be difficult to see. For this type of yarn, 4mm crochet hook is a very good size to start with. You can always check the hook size in the label. This says 4mm crochet hook for this size DK weight yarn. For today's tutorial, I'm going to be using 4mm crochet hook. If you are buying your first crochet hook, I recommend choosing one that feels comfortable in your hand. You don't need a whole set of expensive hooks to begin. One suitable hook like 4mm can go with any medium weight yarn, and some easy to work yarn are enough to get your crochet project started. Now let's make our first slip knot. Make a loop with this yarn and leave the tail in this end. Use your first two fingers, make a cross, hold it. Now take this out and put your finger through this hole and get the working yarn through the hole or the loop. Now we have a big chain. Put your hook in. Now pull the working yarn through and don't make it too tight. Make it loose like this. I'll show you one more time. Leave the end here and make a loop with the working yarn. Use your first two fingers, make a cross. You can take the loop out now and take the working yarn through the loop. Now you made a knot. Put the hook in and gently pull the working yarn. And don't make it too tight. You should be able to move easily through the loop. And this is called your first slip knot. Now we are ready to make our first chain. Now we have two yarn here. One is the end and the other one is the working yarn. So now we are going to hold the working yarn in between these two fingers, and you are going to hold the end of the yarn with your thumb. Now yarn over like this, or wrap the working yarn over the hook, and this is called yarn over. Now pull through the loop on your hook. So this is your first chain. always make sure that you don't tie your first slip knot, otherwise you won't be able to pull through. Now again yarn over like this and pull through. This is your second chain, and again yarn over, pull through. This is your third chain. So this is going to continue again and again, and you will yarn over and pull through the loop to make the chain, basic chain. You need to try and keep your stitches relaxed. Don't pull the yarn too tight because it will make your chain difficult to work in later. I'm going to show you one more time. So now we are going to do the slip knot again. Hold it. Use your first two fingers. Wrap the finger and make it across. Hold it. Hold your thumb in the middle. Take the yarn out like this and pull through the, put your finger in and pull through the yarn. Now gently pull both end of the yarn. Now you created a loop. Now pull your hook in and find out which yarn is the working yarn. So this is the working yarn. Now pull the yarn through and leave a gap because this is where you are going to do your first chain. Now this is the working yarn. You can hold your working yarn like this, put through to the two fingers and wrap, and hold the other end of the yarn with your thumb. Now yarn over or wrap the yarn around and pull through. You're going to again yarn over or wrap the yarn in the hook and pull through. One more, yarn over and pull through. So you will continue the chains like this. If this is difficult for you, hold your thumb here and wrap the yarn around, pull through. Then hold again, wrap the yarn around, pull through. Hold the yarn, pull through. Again, pull through. We can do a couple more chains together. Wrap the yarn, pull through, wrap the yarn, pull through. You can see that we are creating a little chain of stitches. Now let's count our chains. Each little V shape, if you can see, this is a V shape and this is a V, this is a V and this is a V. So each V shape counts as one chain. So if I need 10 chains, I need 10 V. So we can count how many V's here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So there is 13 V's here, so that means we have done 13 stitches. It's very important to learn how to count your stitches from the beginning, because this will help you keep the correct size when you start making crochet projects. One important tip for beginners: don't worry if your first chain doesn't look perfect. Your tension will improve with practice. Try make a few rows of chains every day, and very soon your hands will naturally become more comfortable with the yarn and the hook. And that's it. Today you learn how to choose a beginner friendly yarn and crochet hook, how to make a slip knot, and how to make the basic chain stitch. If you are completely new to crochet, don't worry if it takes a little practice. Keep going, you will improve very quickly. In my next beginner tutorial, I'll show you how to make your first basic crochet stitch and how to work into the chain. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.